Hey y'all, Kentucky Farmer here, and welcome back to the 6th episode in this FS17 Pleasant Valley 17 Let's Play series. So last episode in this series we were pretty well devoted to making moonshine. In this episode we have basically all new crop types to work with. So we're going to harvest lavender, coffee, millet, and mustard. And I do have some straw to pick up from oats that we harvested on field 11. And we're going to use that straw. I'm going to take it up to the composter so that we can start making compost. So, all new stuff. So let's jump right to it. So first thing I want to do, since we'll need this harvester to do most of the work, I got to get it going. And we'll start down here on this coffee field. And I'm just going to hire a worker for this. Wonder what the texture looks like. The texture looks like already roasted coffee beans. So apparently the harvester can harvest them, take the husk or the hull off, and roast it all in one step. That's pretty handy. I actually don't know how coffee's harvested, but I'm pretty sure it's not like this. So, kind of picture like an old guy in a straw hat with a donkey, right? That's the Folgers guy. So, alright, well this is going. We can get started on the next part. Okay, so we've got our forage harvester here with our tipper behind it. I want to get this guy going because I'll eventually need this tipper to help empty the combine. Oops. Alright, apparently I don't know what button puts the pipe out. Might help if I had my HUD up. There's your problem. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. So this is totally new, never done this before, so I have no idea what this looks like. Oh wow, it's just very purple. So from what I've read, this is kind of like grass in the sense that we can harvest this and it just grows back. Helper C has a nearly full grain tank. Wow, so the yield for coffee must be crazy high. And so I may wind up plowing this field in and not keeping lavender on it. Just because, well, it needs to be plowed. I don't know if lavender gives you a bonus for being plowed and fertilized. And I'd kind of rather stick with root crops over here. Eventually, I want to like get everything that needs to be harvested with a forage harvester kind of all in the same place. Like, if I use field 18 for poplars, then maybe on field 22 I'll plant lavender. So I'm just gonna have to let that harvester sit there. I wasn't expecting it to get full that quick. And then once I'm done here, I can empty this tipper off, which that's the next thing. Like, I have no idea where I can even put this. I don't know if I can store lavender in my main silo, or if I'm just gonna have to dump it on the ground or take it and sell it. I have no idea. Just making this all up as I go along. So then after the last episode, I got to thinking about those greenhouses, and I wasn't really planning on firing up production over there at the greenhouses. I wanted to keep my focus on getting to 300 sheep and then moving to cows. But I don't know. It just seems like I already basically have everything I would need for the greenhouses, because I've got Well, I take that back. I forgot. I need pallets before I can do anything at the greenhouse, which means I'm going to have to do logging. And I'm going to have to take the logs to go make board pallets out of them. And then take the board pallets up to the pallet production facility to make pallets out of them. And then I can take the pallets over to the greenhouses along with water and compost. And that's how you get product out of them. So, it might be a little more involved, but it's technically been, you know, by the time this video comes out, it's been a few weeks since I did my last logging video, so I wouldn't mind doing another one, especially if the point is to show board pallet and pallet production on the map. Rumor has it that by the end of March, they'll have the updated version of this map out that has more of the production facilities, so it would be kind of nice if I could work my way through all the facilities that I have available right now to get the hang of them before they start adding more, because I remember by the time I jumped into Pleasant Valley 15, there was so much going on and the learning curve is so steep that I was just like overwhelmed with the map, and I think that's when I switched to Oklahoma or something. So I never have actually spent, well, this is the most time I've spent playing a Pleasant Valley map. So I enjoy it so far. It has potential. Last night I was surfing mods looking for excavators and like bigger wheel loaders and stuff to do mining, to see if I could come up. Oh, and I found them. I haven't tested it yet, but I found the whoops, crop destruction, my bad. I found the is it Terrados? Eco something? Terra Eco? I don't know. It's the modified beet picker-upper that can also, it's basically multi-fruit rated so that it can pick up anything. And I haven't tested it. It looks like they reskinned it with a caterpillar skin, which is kind of cool, so it makes it a little bit more, you know. From the guy's description of the mod, it's still relatively OP in the sense that it has like increased loading speeds and has a storage capacity to it. So, alright, so speaking of storage capacity, can I store this over here at my silo? Or am I gonna need to do something else with this? Nice. Alright. Guess we'll figure out what to do with this later. For now, it can sit in there. Well, that was relatively quick. Alright, time to go rescue our coffee harvester. That thing's going to be running for a while here. Let's drop that off. And I'm going to take this guy and put it back over here. I didn't quite line that up the way I wanted. Let's try this again. That'll work. So the T8 seems a little overpowered for this, but with the sort of yield I'm getting off of that field, this will likely be a full trailer, and I may need the horsepower to pull it around. This trailer, when it's full, is a little much for that case. Ideally, I would use the Fent. That seems to be just right. Plus, it has a little bit higher road speed. But I'm going to use the Fent for doing the straw over on field 11. There we go. Alright, I can hop up to field 11 and start picking up straw now. Okay. And in theory, from here to the compost area shouldn't be too bad of a drive. It's basically like just straight north from here, and there is kind of a road over there. It's the same road that we took to get to the popcorn Suttons in the last episode, but it's a little more direct because we're already further west, and the compost facility is further west than popcorn Suttons, which is good because we're probably going to have to take at least 3 trips, I would imagine. And I'm assuming you can put straw in the compost master. I have no idea. I have not used this one on this map yet, but in the past you can pretty much put anything, basically anything biodegradable. Wow, I just missed on both sides there. You can put, like in the past I've been able to put straw, grass, hay. I don't know if you can put silage in it. I don't see why not, except for the fact that the silage is probably worth more as silage than it would be converted to compost. I think you can put wood chips in it. Might be able to put manure in it, like solid manure. And I'm missing more. Excellent. I need that that front rake. You know what? I have enough money. Let's go buy the front rake. That thing makes this job so much easier because it pushes everything together in a neat little, slightly more narrow windrow that the pickup can grab. Oh, and I probably got to go offload my coffee here pretty soon. Yeah, there you go. So on cue, as soon as I said it, helper C has a nearly full grain tank. Alright, let me just park here in the middle of the road since there's no traffic in this map. Get this guy before he gets to the end here. Oh, and he's full. Perfect. Alright, let's I'm gonna turn up glance so we can see a little more info there. And now we can keep heading to the store. I keep turning down glance because when I do the intro, I don't want the sheep and pigs up there. I need to look into editing the config file for glance so that it has the numbers that I want. Like, don't tell me that I have 303 pigs. I'm fine with that. Tell me if I have 400, right? Alright, hang on. That was nice. AMD just popped up and said I had a new driver available to install. I'm like, dude, I'm a little busy right now. Thanks, though. Maybe later. Okay. We need a windrower. There we go. 28,000. That's no problem. Alright. So I haven't used this yet in this Let's Play series. I think I did show it and mention it in some of the live streams I've done before. So maybe not everyone has seen this before. It's basically just a rake that, or I mean a windrower that you can attach to the front of your tractor, and it windrows from both sides into the center line of your tractor. And so if you're pulling a loading wagon or a baler behind you, it helps because it just kind of pushes everything together, and then you know, makes it easier to grab with the baler. And I should have turned over there. That's okay. I'll sneak back through over here. And from what I know, it's actually a real piece of equipment. I've never seen one in real life before, but it's an actual thing. It seems like a pretty smart invention because it definitely makes this easier. So we'll unfold it and lower it and turn it on, and then select this, turn it on, And then you see as we go, that's a bad example when you're turning, but like as long as you're going straight, it just kind of pushes everything to the middle. And then the loading wagon can pick it up. Holy cow, my combine's almost full again. Let's see, again, bad example when you're turning. Turning is where it would come in handy to have the ones that are mounted on the baler, because even if you're turning sharp that way, the baler can still pick that up. Let's go back over to the combine. And after this load, I'm probably going to have to take this trailer and unload it. So now's a perfect time for a coffee break. I'm going to take a sip of coffee here. Delicious. Alright, 92%, yep. Might as well stick with this guy and I'll get the last bit here as he finishes, and then there we go. Take this back up to the farm, unload it, and come back on down here. At the rate that guy's going, by the time I get down here, it'll need to be emptied again. Alright, so again, hoping that we can actually store this here. Awesome. Nearly full again. Oh, he's gonna make that turn before I get to him, isn't he? Stop there, buddy. Stop, 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 stop. 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 No, don't turn. Stop. Thank you. Oh, he got blocked by the poplar planter. It's awesome. I'll help him out by making this turn here. There we go. Yeah, we'll rehire our worker. We'll see how that goes. You may just get to that shed down there and stop. So I might as well stick here with him and make sure he can make this turn. You're not done, buddy. It's alright. I'll take it from here. There we go. Alright, let's go back to our straw. Okay. Kind of want to just leave that here. I don't really feel the need to take that thing all the way back with me. So now I just need to figure out the best way to get to the compost facility from here. Totally missed my turn. Or wait, did I? Oh, you know what? I think I have to be on that other road. I need to be on the next road farther north to get up there. I wonder if I can shortcut it along the rail line there. Because that kind of goes where I want to go. That's a steep drop off there. Let's try coming over here. Alright, well I gotta go check on the coffee harvester anyways. There we go. Back to the straw. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna regret this. But let's try following this rail line here. Let's see if this gets us where we need to go. Ugh, a bridge. Is there a train coming? Not that I can see. Oh, I could have just taken that road over there. Oh well. We'll just hope no train comes up behind us here. Nice. Okay. So, somewhere up here, I think it's right there on the left. Okay. There it is. So I'm kind of tempted to come in here and like log this area around the compost master and take those logs to go make the board pallets and then leave it as a big grass field so that I can come up here with my forage harvester with a trailer behind it and just cut grass, and then I can dump the grass in here to make compost and not have to haul it very far. Yeah, that ain't happening. It's a little weird that like the curb, I don't know. You have to back into this, and backing into it with the curb right there seems a little unnatural. Needs a bigger parking lot. There we go. Alright, so it's apparently okay with straw. Let's see if that gets us any info. Why can't I walk? Really? Okay. Let's see. Oh, come on, brick wall. Seriously, buddy. I just want to come up here. So... Oh, wow. Oh, it needs fuel. Dang it. But just that one load and we're 68% full already. Interesting. I figured this thing would, you know, just take tons of stuff. But it needs fuel before it's going to start up. I'm guessing that means it needs diesel fuel. Okay. Oh, coffee harvester's almost full. Let's park here and go down there and help it out. Okay, dokie. Where is it? There it is. That's gonna make that turn, but I think I can come along it on this side. Alright. So I can move the harvester now over to field 18. The pipe in. There we go. Let's see here. I hate this field. I think I'm gonna start from up here. Oh, wrong button. So I think once I get this top strip here, if I hire a worker, it seems to do okay with this field. It just has a hard time with these trees over here if it has to get too close to them. There we go. So now I'll go empty off that coffee. Okay, so I need to go back to the farm, which is straight up that hill there. We'll go this way. So all that coffee, I got 2 trailer loads of coffee off of that field. And that wasn't plowed or fertilized. So I could double that yield. That little field there was like yielded more coffee than I got soybeans off of field 5. I wonder, like... I wonder how the market price compares on it then. It must be dirt cheap. Because if it actually has a decent value to it, then I think I need to grow more coffee. Let's check. Oh wow. Coffee's going for $1,000 a ton at Denton Bakery right now. Holy smokes. I kind of think I should go get my semi. And I should probably go sell that. Wow. And I should probably grow more coffee. Okay, I gotta take this down to field 18. And that said, the price is still going up. It's still climbing. It hasn't plateaued yet. So I guess I'll keep an eye on it. And then once it does plateau, I need to go take a load over there. Or I'm not greedy. I mean, just whatever it gets to at some point in this episode, I'll go sell a load. Helper F. Whoa. Well, we gotta come around from the other direction to empty it then. Well, since this thing's apparently just about done, I'll stick around over here and empty it out, and then I've got to move it over to field 16 so that we can do the mustard. Perfect. Alright, we'll leave this here. Put that in. We gotta do A to unfold, lower, detach, grab that. Alright, and off I go. So I'm not entirely sure that you use this to harvest mustard. It seems to be able to like magically harvest everything, so let's give her a shot, eh? Yep. Looks like it's working. Alright, so I'm gonna hire a worker. And now I'm gonna take this and empty it off and then bring it up there to field. What field was that? 16? Yeah. There we go. More miscellaneous grain and storage. So now I gotta work my way up over this hill here. Looks like it's about time I wash this trailer. It's starting to get a little dirty. Alright, we're already 40% full. Let's see if I can get this thing emptied before it turns around and heads back up. I don't know, the mustard looks an awful lot like the millet that we just harvested. Alright, well I guess I'll go back to straw. So I think the shortcut that I settled on was that I come across this bridge and cut along this field. Whoa boy. Cut along this field here. And then I can drive along this railroad track, which is way less sketchy than driving across that railroad bridge up there. And then this should basically lead me right back down to my field. Ta-da! Alright. And then we can grab this, turn it on, turn that on, lower that, and away we go. Well, that still isn't quite... Huh. Maybe this loading wagon just has a really narrow pickup area. So that doesn't seem to be helping as much as I thought it would. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. And we probably gotta go check on our mustard. Maybe. Oh, you think you're done, huh? I don't think you're done. This is kind of interesting. I almost wonder if mustard grows back like the lavender does. 'Cause it's kind of got that texture. Alright, I think that's everything. Okay. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I don't have anything left to harvest. Pretty sure every field I own I have now harvested. So I do have a lot of plowing and oilseed radish and seeding and stuff that I need to do. Alright, I can leave that here. Park this right in here. And I'll grab my tipper. Okay. Let's take this and empty it. And I can drop off this trailer and swap it for a plow. Alright, I'm going to take this down to field 22 and get started plowing that. And hire a worker. Perfect. Let's go back to our straw. Alright, let's take this up to the composter. In theory, this is more than I'll be able to put up there, so I guess with the rest of the straw, I'm just gonna store it over at the pigs. Because the pigs are pretty close to where we're at right now, so might as well. But that's crazy. I really feel like that thing should take like way more product than it does. But I don't know, maybe that's a good sign that the greenhouses don't use a ton. Alright, so now that we've got this straw picked up over here, I'm going to keep this rake and the loading wagon over here. I'm not too sure where to stick the rake. I think I'll have to leave it outside. But we can do a little cleanup work here with the sheep and feed the sheep. Give them water, make sure they're all happy here before we head back over to the main farm. Alright. That should be good. Let's come around here. Hopefully I'll fit through here, yeah. And then should have plenty of grass in storage here for them. We'll use up the grass that I have. And then we'll come back and get some of the hay. Last time I checked, it looked like they were pretty low on food, but I guess a big part of that's the fact that we just added a whole bunch over here. The point where the fill originates from is a little bit too high on that spout. That's kind of funny. Excellent. So we'll put this back, and then we'll do the water. Alright, looks like we need a refill. Got a little weight in the trailer. It actually picked that front tire up off the ground. It's kind of funny. Alright, sheep should be happy. And I'm going to take the loading wagon back over. Eventually this thing's going to live here, but we do have like one more field of oats or something. Is that field 13? Oh, coffee plateaued. Alright, time to go sell some. Yeah, that's the one that we haven't harvested yet. I just thought about that. Field 13 is still growing. So, and that is rye. So it will have windrow. So we'll need this to pick that up. So I'll take this back to the main farm. And now I need to get the other plow. And I'm going to take this over to field 11. Whoa. Easy there, buddy. This thing probably needs a weight on the front, but that's okay. It seems to do alright without it. Okay. Lower that. Yeah, hire a worker. And then I'm going to grab the case. No, 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 don't do that. I'm not too sure how I'm going to get this thing out of there. There we go. There we go. Alright. So this is small enough that this thing can handle it. Let's check two things here. So with this lavender field, it's flagged as harvested, but that's normal, I think. With if you cut grass, doesn't it also? Alright, I'm just gonna plow it. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now I just need to grab the semi. There we go. And I'm gonna go get my big trailer tipper, which I think is all the way over at the seed production facility where I left it. So I'm just going to run over there and grab it and bring it back to the farm. Alright, made it back here with the trailer. And so I'm going to load up some coffee. And I'm just going to take the one trailer load because once this is full I won't have a ton of it left in storage. Yeah, close the cover. Looks good. And we're taking this to Tenton Bakery? Yes. Okay. Let's see if I can make this corner. Holy cow. There we go. Alright, and unload. $67,000, not bad. Not bad at all. I wonder if I have a trailer load of anything else that I don't really need right now that I could Sell and scrape together a little more cash here. Let's take a look at our market prices. So, wow, yeah, we drove that price down pretty quick there. It's already down to 813. So, the rest of these are so far away, it's probably not worth taking a partial load to. And on some of the stuff, I don't really know. I mean, it is nice that there's so many places selling now, you can kind of just compare against them. Like 402 is obviously a pretty decent price because of how low the rest are, but the fact that that's at the North Mill, which you need the train, is it really worth taking 22,000 liters by train, right? So probably don't have enough to make that sort of trip worth it. 446 is actually a decent price for, I mean, compared to everything else at Denton Bakery for the millet. You got a fair amount of oats, but still, you know, not even a half a trailer load. Got a lot of potatoes. Again, is it worth taking a train load over? I don't think it is. Soybeans, East Side Bakery. That might be worth it. Take a load of soybeans at East Side Bakery for $1,000. Yeah, let's do that. Helper I has completed their task. Alright, let's go check on Helper I. Good work, Helper I. Let's, looks like I gotta clean up these ends here. Interesting that that side doesn't have a problem, but the other side did. Okay. Let's get it started up here. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. I'm gonna plow this part here by hand, and then we'll do the rest with a hired worker, and it should keep it out of the trees. There we go. And let's go grab our semi. Alright, so our case is actually finished. I'll go ahead and move him up here to field 16. And then we'll take our soybeans. There we go. Alright. So, I'm trying to remember where I'm taking these. I activated the bat signal. It's up here somewhere. Oh, there it is, way over there. That must be over in the Newtown area. All right, more money. Awesome. Alright, let's check one more time. See if there's anything else that'd be worth taking a load and selling it. Looking at you, canola. Is 876 worth it to go load it on the train and take it to Maplefield Mill? It's not even one full trailer load. It's almost, but not quite. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna worry about it. What I can do is take, I guess this barley here and put it in my pig food mixer. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Let's see how this thing's doing over here. Oh, it's shut off. We got 150,000 liters of pig food, plus like another 40-something thousand actually over there in the storage. And we've got quite a bit of potatoes and corn. Looks like I need more wheat or barley. So what I can do is go down and grab that little bit of wheat that I have left and bring it up here too, and that should keep this thing busy. Well, actually, before I do that, let's see if I can sneak back through here. And we'll take a load of actual pig food over and put it in the storage thing, because this looks like it's pretty close to being full. I kind of think this only stores 150 and it was at 140 something, so it's almost full. I wonder if I can... Oh, it still fills even if I disconnect. Nice. Although I think I just topped off their water, but it's worth checking. Yeah, they're not doing too bad. Okay. Helper C has completed their task. Alright. Good job, Helper C. Way to be helpful. Alright. Sort of works. It's a little bit too much trailer to get into this space here. Oh, Helper G. Oh man, everyone's done. Okay. Let me inspect the quality of this work here. Looks pretty good. Alright, take this back to the farm. Helper E. Oh boy. Everybody's done. Holy cow. Leave that. Actually, might be done with this tractor. I'll go ahead and wash the whole thing and put it away. Alright, let's get the next helper. Okay. Let's inspect this thing, make sure it did an okay job. Looking pretty good. Alright, let's take this back over to the farm. Alright, and on this I just want to wash the plow off. I'm gonna use the tractor still. Leave that there. And I gotta grab our 3-in-1. And hopefully we have enough seed and fertilizer. Oh yeah, looks good. Okay, and we're gonna do oilseed radish. There we go. And guess I'll take this down and start it on field 22. Let's see, I can drive across this. Yeah, okay. Crop destruction doesn't work on oilseed radish. Alright, and I'll come over here and hire a worker. Nice. Alright, let's go get that case. I'm guessing I'm going to have to do a little bit of cleanup work here. I'll be really impressed if the hired worker did this whole field. Yeah, okay. You're nowhere near done, buddy. Alright. Let's go grab our semi. Alright. I think I can take one more load over. Oh yeah, because it's got 80,000 in there. Oh, helper A. It's that case again. This is gonna get annoying, buddy. Alright. So now I can head down and get the rest of the wheat, I think, that I have over there. There we go. Alright, that should be good for pig food for quite a while. I wonder if I can use this to put the header away. I may not fit through here. Oh, I do fit through there. Okay, so maybe I can use this to put the header away. Let's give her a shot. That Helianthus header does not like staying on that trailer. It seems like every time... It's weird because it's like when it's sitting there it's fine, but it's like every time I load the game it moves a little bit. And I'm going to drive through the field, of course, because... Well, I like this building. I kind of wish it wasn't quite so close because it defeats the purpose of having pull-throughs if you don't have the ability to pull through them. Alright. And park this here. Let's go get that case moved around. Okay. There we go. And we can wash this truck off. Alright, let's go check on the case again. Good timing. You are not done. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here. I'm just going to keep doing this. Finish plowing. Help our eyes blocked by an object. Great. I'm going to finish plowing and putting down oilseed radish on these fields. Nothing terribly exciting that I haven't already spent hours doing in the last couple episodes. So, yeah. Pretty good episode though, because we got to do a whole bunch of new crop types and sold a fair amount of money selling grain and coffee and stuff. So yeah. Next episode, I'm kind of on the fence. I may either wind up doing a little bit of equipment and a little more seeding, or possibly a logging episode. We'll see how I feel when I go to record it. So alright, well, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That helps a lot. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more farming simulator videos. I'm Kentucky Farmer. Thanks for watching.